Wednesday. I feel like this week is going by slow for some reason. I thought today was Thursday for some reason. I don't know. Woke up with a little bit of a headache, which isn't like super uncommon. I do sometimes still get like super minor headaches the morning after I take my shot, but usually like it goes away rather quickly. So I don't know if my headache is due to the shot last night or just one of my normal headaches, but definitely do have a little headache this morning. So hopefully once I start chugging some water, that will go away. So I wanted to talk about kind of we've been talking a lot recently about like the good things about losing weight and what I've noticed in these last 3 months and how I'm feeling like mentally. And you guys saw me try on like all of those old clothes that didn't fit me anymore, and that some of them are fitting me again, and like I'm feeling really good. But I also like want to show you guys the days where I'm not feeling very great, and that just happens to be today. And when I say not feeling great, I mean mentally feeling great. So for me personally, my experience is that every time I've lost a like significant amount of weight, so the first time being 2017 when I dropped like 97 pounds. And then the second time being probably 2019, I dropped like 30 pounds after gaining some of that 97 back. And then obviously now, 2024, I've dropped 45 pounds. And every time you lose weight, whether it be 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, you lose it in different areas. Like you lose it differently because you gain it back differently. And so like this time around, I'm shocked that like I still have, you know, this prominent of like a double chin, and like the hump on the back of like my neck like is still pretty prominent. And like those are all things that I see daily but don't really bother me, because I'm like, you know what, I'm a work in progress, and I wholeheartedly believe that. I'm just having a like down kind of morning. I know I'm a work in progress. I know that this is part of the progress. And so basically this morning what happened was I am trying, like I said yesterday's video, I'm trying to do my hair a little bit differently. That way I'm not pulling it back. I'm kind of not pulling the front back, so the front is kind of staying this way instead of this way to help my receding hairline. And I've never been able to be a claw clip girl. One, because my hair is just so thin, and two, I just never could figure out how to make it look nice on me. And so yesterday when I did that really low bun, I was like, oh, you know what, tomorrow I should try the claw clip. And so I did this morning. Also, super random side note, but I've seen one too many videos of ER nurses begging people not to wear claw clips in the car, because if you ever get into an accident and you hit your head, this will go right into your skull. So that's why it's out of my head right now, because safety first. Anyway, that was a little PSA for anyone who wears claw clips. So I put it up this morning, put it in the claw clip, and I'm doing the whole like in the mirror, and I couldn't see anything, so obviously it's the back of my head. So I decided to set my phone up and turn around and like look at it to make sure, you know, it looked decent. And at this point I didn't have a shirt on yet, and so I knew, I kind of like, as I was doing it, I was like, okay, you're gonna be seeing your body basically in 360 right now, like it's gonna be fine, just focus on the hair clip. And for the most part it was fine. I can tell 100% that I've lost inches. I can tell that I've lost weight, like especially in my stomach, like, and all those things. But the one thing that got me the most was my back. And like I have like the back fat, like side boob fat in the back, and then I have like another little roll underneath that. And for some reason that really just kind of like it kind of hit me in my gut this morning, because right now like my shoulders are very broad, so right now I almost look like a pear upside down. Like I'm very like top heavy here, and then my waist is getting smaller, and then it gets smaller because I hardly have an ass either. And so it's very much like wide load, and I'm not saying that my waist is tiny, but you can see that my waist has gotten a lot smaller. It's just my upper half is still like really flabby and big, and it just like it stung a little bit. Even though it's definitely smaller than it was, like, I know, and I'm trying to give myself grace, and I know that this is a process, and, like, I know all of it, and so I'm not going to let myself dwell in it, but it is just interesting how, you know, you just, I don't know, I can't explain it. You just, like, you do so well, and then, you know, I can't explain it. Like, one day you can feel so confident and amazing and this and that, and then you just see a little something and the brain goes, but your ass got a long way to go. And it's like, why brain? Why do you do that? And like, I've always had, just like many women, different size girls, but now it's like really different. And so like that's another thing too, where I'm just like, ugh. And I know eventually when I'm down to the weight I want to be and things like that, if there are things I want to modify about my body, like that's an option. So I know I'm not going to be stuck in this body that I don't love forever. And I am trying to love it at every stage. It's just, I wish this stage would go a little bit faster. Like, I feel like my body's in the awkward stage right now. Like, I'm still very fat. I'm still very obese. But, like, I'm getting better. So it's in that, like, I mean, you definitely look like you're slimming down, but phase. And so after that, I went in my closet, and my closet's a disaster. That's one of my next projects. And like yesterday, I wore like an oversized sweatshirt, and like I'm realizing now the oversized things, which once like hid me and my belly and all that stuff, is still hiding me, but it's making me look like a lot bigger. I'll see if I have a little clip of myself that I use for my TikTok. I'll see if I can insert it. So today I was gonna wear a little more tight fitting shirt, and I was gonna wear that brand new bra that I bought that I showed you guys a few videos back. And I put it on, and like I thought I looked good in it, and then I did my little like 360 and kind of side view, and I was just not, I just didn't feel confident enough in it. I didn't want to be uncomfortable with the bra at work, like if in a few hours it, you know, didn't feel comfortable anymore. And like the shirt was just a little bit tighter than like my liking, because it showed off my curves. And I'll put that video in here also. So it's all really just like a mental thing. And so the other day I was on TikTok and a video popped up, and it reminded me of another video that I had seen before from this creator named Whitney. And I think I've talked about her once before, because she's the one that I saw that did like that Jeans Day, or Jeans, I can't remember what she calls it, but essentially she is on a weight loss journey. She's like 440 pounds, I believe. She's very, very tall, but she has lymphedema. And so what she does is she tries this pair of pants on once a month, as well as, you know, gets on the scale and everything to see like basically how many inches she's lost. And so in one of her videos, she's talking about that. And then she says that she put together a workout plan for people who are severely overweight. And she said that she basically had to find her way in the gym that worked for her specific body, because there are so many personal trainers and there are so many workout programs that you can buy or that you can find on YouTube, and that have exercises that you can do. But a lot of people don't realize that when you are overweight, like morbidly obese, your range of motion is not the same as someone who, you know, is average build, or that sometimes is showing you these movements and stuff. And so she said that she took a lot of months and really came up with a workout program for herself that's cut into 3 different ways. Your entire body, 3 different phases, where that really focuses on how to target specific muscle groups, and what else did she say? My brain is all over the place. How to target specific muscle groups, how to do it safely, how to make sure your form is correct. And she was selling it to people. Now, she's not like she's not certified, I don't believe, in personal training or anything, but she just found what worked for her. And it's helped her lose weight, and she really carefully, specifically handcrafted this, did a lot of research and put this program together. And so she was offering it to people who were like her and overweight and unsure of what to do in the gym, and has tried all different workout plans, and, you know, one of those people where when you go in the gym you're intimidated by the weightlifting machines, and so you just do cardio, which there's nothing wrong with cardio, but your body needs more than just cardio. And someone with PCOS, actually weightlifting is one of the most beneficial workouts and exercises you can do to help with PCOS, and that helps with insulin resistant and estrogen and all of that stuff. So I had been looking at it for a few months, and then 2 days ago I finally decided to buy it. It was only 20 bucks, so I figured, what the hell. And so I bought it, and it is way more in depth than I thought it was going to be. I just kind of figured, you know, there would be some like pictures of like the exercises she's doing, but she gives you like full, like she explains everything so perfectly. The instructions are easy to follow. She puts like disclaimers in there. She puts how to find like how many ounces of protein you're supposed to get. Like, it's really useful information. She talks about like gym anxiety and how you can try to overcome that. It's just way more in depth than I thought it was going to be, and the exercises look doable. The one thing is that for this plan, you do have to have access to a gym that has like weightlifting machines, because that's what she uses. I believe she goes to Planet Fitness from what the pictures looked like. But with all of that, you know, to be said, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I really want to get back into the gym to see if I can target those specific areas that really bugged me this morning. And so we have that gym membership at our pool club that we go to, and we've never been to the gym. We always go to the pool in the summer times, like literally every single day. So we utilize the facility. We just don't utilize the gym part of it. And that's silly because we're paying for it year round and can only use the pool for so many months. So like, it's time for us to like get back into the gym, whether it be 1 day a week, 2 days a week, 3 days a week, whatever it is. Now that I have like a plan to follow and I feel like I know what I can literally look at my phone and say, okay, she says 10 or 12 reps of this in 2 sets. And I can look in and see exactly how she's doing it and read exactly what she says about how to do your form and target the muscles and all that stuff, and feel confident to sit down and do it. And then if I need to look back at my phone for a reference, then I do. Like, it's a set plan, and I just like that. I like having an idea of what I'm going to do before I do it. That way I don't just walk around aimlessly trying to figure it out myself. So I will try to find that video and link it for you guys where she like talks about her creating the workout plan. And then I also will put the link to where to buy it in the description. I'm obviously not affiliated with her in any way. It's just, it helped me, or I hope it's going to help me, but it's giving me the confidence to want to get back into the gym and try. And I like the information that she gives on it. So it can't hurt to share it. I just like that she's a real person. She is a real big girl who understands, you know, everything. And she also just, like, she's been through not being able to find the right plan for her. Like, she understands. She's not a fitness person that their job is to be in the gym 24/7. You know, it's easy to get caught up in these like social media gym people. Don't get me wrong, I love watching people in the gym. Like, there's another YouTube, she's a YouTuber and she also is a TikToker. And then she also has something called, I think her, oh gosh, what the hell is the name of her app? Alive? Live? I can't remember. But her name is also Whitney. And she's this gorgeous, cute, fit woman who has made this workout app. And like, that's her job. And so she's able to be in the gym all the time. And like, her life is centered around this. And for a lot of us, so like, she has the time to work on her body and her physique and learn how to do these machines and these exercises and all that stuff. Whereas for me personally, I don't want to talk for everybody, I have so many things to juggle, and I'm sure she does also, and I'm sure all these other people that are like fitness influencers, like, obviously they have busy schedules too. But as someone who doesn't work in a gym or doesn't, that's not my job, I have to force myself and like make the time to go and learn and teach myself and all of these things. It doesn't, I have to do it in a certain amount of hours or a certain amount of days. I have to fit it into like a schedule because I work full time and, you know, have a household to run, and like, so it's just, I feel like it's a little different because like, these people can go to the gym for 3 hours a day, 4 hours a day, twice a day or whatever. And that's just not realistic for my life. So I really liked the fact that Whitney, when she was making this plan, she made it with the mindset of like, this is for people that are like me. And so she knows what people like her, which is someone like me, needs and would benefit from. So, didn't think I was going to go on that big of a tangent this morning, but here we are. So, I do want to start getting into the gym and doing, you know, the weightlifting thing, like I said. My husband used to weightlift a really long time ago, so I know he's itching to kind of get back into it as well. So hopefully him and I can, you know, do this together. And then in the video that's going to come out later today, my day 8 of 75 Hard, I talk a lot about how I realized I don't think I'm eating enough, and so I have another new plan that I'm putting into place as of hopefully Monday. And so I'm curious. Monday is going to start all of my vitamins. I'm waiting for some to come. And then hopefully getting in like way more protein. So I'll go into more detail about that in the video you guys are going to see today of my day 8, which was yesterday. So, lot to cover this morning. I hope you guys are okay with the chatty, very chatty morning chit chat. So, happy Wednesday. It's hump day. Let me know if anybody's doing any type of exercise today and what your favorite type of exercise is. Because right now, mine is just walking, and hopefully I will really start to, now that I have a plan to follow, love weightlifting. So, hopefully it'll help with my bat wings in my back as well.